Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So today we're going to proceed on chapter 4B, which is reinsurance agreement. So here is the examples of how to answer your reinsurance arrangement question. So here, question number 5. So first, let me read the question first. A reinsurance program is arranged as follows. So your first layer is 60% quota share. So your maximum value stated here is 2 million. So for the second layer is 4 line surplus. Okay. Based on the following, calculate the reinsurance allocation between the sedan and the reinsurers for the risk with the sum insured shown as follow. So your sedan is your primary insurance, your insurance company, while with your reinsurer for the risk with the sum insured shown as follow. So let's say this is the three value of the sum insured. Okay, sum insured reflects you punya risk. Okay, for example, first is 60,000, second is 600,000, and then third one is 6.5 million. So here is the question. So how do you answer to this question? So is how to answer is, this is quota surplus reinsurance agreement. So the first thing is you must construct your own table. Okay. Here, the sum insured, the risk that bear by the sedan or the primary insurance. Okay, this is the quota share. Quota share. Your first layer is 60% quota share. So 60% quota share. So the rest is 40%. 100% minus 60%. So the 40% is the retention value of primary insurer or the sedan. Okay. As you can see, is if the risk is 60 million. So how much the company retain? Company retain is about 40% because the rest of the quota share, 60%, is being reinsured to the reinsurance company. So 40% out of 60,000 you will get 24,000. So this is company retain, and then the rest is being insured to the reinsurance company for 60%. Okay, 60% out of 60,000 is 36,000. Okay, what if the sum insured is 600,000? So the 40% out of 600,000 is 250,000. Okay, the rest is 60% times with 600,000, you will get 360,000. As you can see, there is no 4-line surplus. Okay, there is no surplus. Okay, because it doesn't exceed maximum of your 2 million. As you can see, the quota share maximum is 2 million. So this, if you sum up these two, okay, it doesn't exceed 2 million. Same goes for question number 2. Doesn't exceed 2 million. So let's say is the risk is 6.5 million. Okay, 6.5 million. As you can see, your first layer is your quota share with maximum value of 2 million. Means that these two column must not exceed 2 million. Okay, your first layer here, your retention as well as your quota share is your first layer. You must not exceed 2 million. So 40% out of 2 million is 800,000. Means that the primary insurance or the sedan must bear the 800,000 and reinsured from the rest of 60% out of 2 million is bear by the reinsurance company. So if you sum these two, you will get 2 million. Okay, the quota share, your first layer must not exceed 2 million. Okay, when 6.5 million you minus with 2 million, there will be an surplus. Okay, there will be a excess to this amount. Okay, then it fall under your 4-line surplus. Okay, your 4-line surplus here is the second layer, 4-line surplus. So how do you calculate the maximum value for your 4-line surplus? 4 lines you time with your maximum value from your first layer. So 4 times 2, you will get maximum of 8 million. So your 4-line surplus or your second layer must not exceed 8 million. As you can see, there is an excess. 6.5 million, you minus with 100,000 minus 1.2 million, you will get an excess 4.5 million. So 4.5 million it doesn't exceed you punya maximum value of 8 million. So there is no facultative for these three question. So let's say, if I mention here, excess if any. So let's say the value is exceed here, the value is exceed 8 million, then the rest of the surplus will fall under facultative. Okay, it's just the question does it exceed 8 million, so we stop until the 4-line surplus. The excess, if any excess from the 8 million, will fall under the facultative reinsurance. Okay, this is how you calculate for the quota surplus reinsurance agreement. Okay, I think that's all for the examples of your reinsurance. And then thank you for listening. We will proceed to chapter 4. See next week. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.